Here's your City of Boulder data for the month of December. And as we round out the year, you can really see things are getting shook up a little bit. So what's actually going on here? And I guarantee it's not that housing prices are falling by 9.3%, but boy, does that data have a little bit of a shock value to it, right? So look over at the median, we're showing an 18% drop. Oh my goodness, what is this? This is the craziest thing we've seen in a while. Now, let's dig into it a little bit more because that's not exactly what's happening in the market, but it sure is what it looks like. Now, if you look into this portion of it, this is our condo townhouses. You can see that the condo townhouse prices are sitting pretty level from where they have been all fall, around that 620,000 range. Those big peaks in the middle of the year, we had tons of luxury stuff come on the market. It was like the coolest stuff you're seeing, new builds, all this great information. And you hadn't really seen that a lot. So there was some new product type that we haven't been building as much of. And now we're kind of back to our normal. So this is going to really throw our attached market data for a loop over the next year or so. But we're sitting flat with where we were median wise compared to last year. I think we've been bouncing around in a really healthy condo market, but that cost of money is really starting to affect the Boulder condo townhouses because your affordability is just so much less than it was before, and that was your affordable price point. $530 a square foot is not affordable, but that does show us that we're still seeing almost a 9% increase in product type price in that condo townhouse range. Now, if you're looking at the single family home range, we're at $500 a square foot. It's 12% down from last month. But keep in mind the composition of sales last December to this December were nothing alike. I mean, our numbers were down substantially in total sales volume. So that being said, let's kind of look into what that means for the market. Now, active units on the market, there was 156 active units. What does that mean? It means we're right where we were last year. Like, this is crazy because the rest of Boulder County has seen this huge supply surge, but people in more affluent areas, places like the city of Boulder or places that are a little bit more wealthy, like the city of Boulder, have a little bit more ability to just kind of pull back and not sell a house if they don't want to, or they're not going to get the price they want. You can see that in the new listings coming to market. They're only down 1.9% from December last time. December in the city of Boulder seems to be like this ultra slow month all the time because if you don't have to move, why would you make a move in December, right? So people tend to slow down over the holidays and they get back at it in the spring. And you're going to see that again this year where I think we're going to be off to the races a little bit with new inventory coming to market. People pulled some stuff off. We haven't seen that in a few years. And a lot of that's going to get relisted. Now, when you look at buyer demand has substantially slowed, largely due to the cost of money, that affordability of these product types and taking out a loan on stuff. Only 30% down in Pennings. We only had 58 homes go under contract in the entire city of Boulder in December. So things are really slowed. But as you can see here, that bottom line is 2018. And we haven't been at the 2018 numbers yet. So it could still slow quite a bit more than it already has. So expect that might be a possibility, especially in the beginning part of 2023. The month supply of listings, though, is only 1.2 months of inventory. There's not enough inventory on the market for a healthy market at this point, right? Now, do we want to go back to 2019 where we had way too much inventory in the market? No, but I do expect that we're going to see an increase in inventory levels, and we're not going to chip away at that like we did, in 2020, where we were, starting the year at 5 months of inventory and kind of battling it down all year. This year, I expect it to be much more like the 2019 year, where as people need to list homes, they're going to list homes. There's just not going to be as many buyers there because of that barrier to entry in the city of Boulder. You're starting to see it slow down in the pace of the market. It's 42 days. That's right in line with the rest of the county. Now, if we were looking at this time last year, we had 33 days. That compared to like the rest of the county was like 10 days slower. So things tend to slow down. They tend to be a little bit more manageable over the holidays, which you would expect in Boulder, but it's just not the same situation as the rest of the county. So the city of Boulder is very unique in that respect. But now it's at that 42 days where we're not even really where we would expect to be, in previous years like 2019, 2018. So it could easily slow a little bit more before it speeds back up for that spring market. Now, our close to list prices are at 97.2%. It doesn't normally dip this low this time of year, but you can see back in 2018, 2019, that was more of our normal, right? So 2020, 2021 were just abnormal markets. They're very fast paced, a lot of bidding wars in the fall. This time you're really starting to see negotiations. And the one thing this doesn't take into account are those seller concessions. So if people are giving concessions to buy down interest rate or something like that, that 97% doesn't even take advantage of that. So I would say that if you were looking for a deal, December, maybe into January, were the best times you could get a deal in this market, and it's probably going to be a window that closes fairly quickly. If you have any other questions of Anthony at Land Title, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video.